Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. We begin with breaking news from the campus of Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi, where a shooting has left one person dead. The victim has been identified as a professor on that campus. There's no word of any other injuries. Now, the campus was locked down after reports of an active shooter. A university spokesperson says it is still an active situation there on campus. This all started just an hour ago after reports came in of a shooter spotted near one of the residence halls. We'll update you on this breaking story as more information becomes available. Of course, you can follow this story on KrisTV.com. Back here at home, a representative from the company that operates the Nueces County Jail's video surveillance system took the stand this morning. Murder suspect Onassis Martinez claims he was assaulted by two guards back on August 16th. The accusation surfaced during a bond reduction hearing held last week. Judge Missy Madiri asked to see video of the alleged assault, but jail officials told her they couldn't provide the video. A security company rep testified that the video was gone because of a system malfunction. A jail official later testified he was never told the system had been purged and that the video was no longer available. Attorneys for Martinez argue his $650,000 bond should be lowered because he doesn't feel safe behind bars. Martinez is accused of murdering his mother's boyfriend. Now, just minutes ago, the judge agreed to lower his bond to $150,000. Police are still looking for two suspects who were caught on camera emptying out the safe of a local Subway restaurant. Check it out. This was the scene just after 4 o'clock Sunday morning. The suspects took money from the safe and the register. They were in and out in less than 5 minutes. Now, they apparently crawled through a hole in the wall by the refrigerator door. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police. And wildfires continue to burn in Northern California. More than 1,000 homes have been destroyed and thousands of others are being threatened. Bob Riddell is at an evacuation center in Napa County with the latest.
Several thousand people have had to evacuate the Valley Fire here in Northern California.
A suspect in the shooting death of a Kentucky state trooper has been shot and killed. 25-year-old Joseph Johnson Shanks was accused of gunning down Trooper Joseph Ponder last night following a high-speed chase. Ponder had pulled Shanks over for a traffic stop near Eddyville when Shanks left the scene. During the chase, investigators say Shanks suddenly stopped, causing the trooper's car to rear-end him. That's when Shanks reportedly fired several shots at the trooper, killing him. Shanks was found hours later in a wooded area. He was shot and killed when he refused to drop his weapon. Rowan County, Kentucky clerk Kim Davis is back at work. She was jailed for refusing to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. This morning, Davis told reporters she will not interfere with any deputy clerks who issue marriage licenses, and also added she won't personally issue or authorize any of the forms. Davis said she doubts that licenses issued under these conditions are even valid.
I thank the Lord that Judge Benning released me from jail last Tuesday. But today, as I return to work, my simple request for an accommodation has gone unheard. Whether I personally issue the license or whether one of my deputy issues it, the result is the same. The license is issued under the authority of Kim Davis, County Clerk of Rowan County, effective immediately. And until an accommodation is provided by those with the authority to provide it, any marriage license issued by my office will not be issued or authorized by me.
Davis claims issuing same-sex marriage licenses violates her religious beliefs. She was released on the condition that she not interfere with her deputies who are issuing licenses. And some pretty scary looking weather moved through parts of southern Arizona yesterday. These time-lapse pictures from Maricopa County show how powerful winds stirred up a major dust storm there. The thick coat caused the National Weather Service to issue a blowing dust advisory last night. The storm was followed by a powerful lightning show that knocked out power to some of those homes. Our weather been absolutely beautiful, but meteorologist Maclovia Pettis says we are in for a change. Say it isn't so.
Have you been through those dust storms?
I have.
Yeah.
Just a couple in my lifetime.
I drove through a couple of them myself. They're pretty nasty. But yes, there is a change on the horizon. As you might notice, quite a bit of cloud cover. We'll have that coming up in just a moment. Rachel?
All right. Thank you, Mac. Well, coming up on Chris 6 News at noon, the flood of migrants continues to overwhelm Hungary. Now that country is threatening a crackdown. That's up next. Don't go away. We got it. We successfully handed off the baton, otherwise known as the Spirit Stick, and we will tell you more about this. But for now, some other stories we're working on later today on Chris 6 News. We're following the latest after that incident in the Molina neighborhood. Coming up at 6, we'll tell you what we've learned about what led to that shooting. Welcome back. Former First Lady Barbara Bush is celebrating her 90th birthday today. The office of former President George H.W. Bush just released this family photo. It was snapped in Maine, where the whole family is celebrating. She sat down with her granddaughter, Jenna Bush Haggard, today, talking about those iconic pearls she's known for and her white hair.
I mean, I just decided to go white.
I wish mine would start coming in white. That would be pretty handy. Former First Lady Bush is using her birthday to promote literacy. We wish you the very happiest of birthdays, Mrs. Bush. You know, there's been a lot of rumors about this, but today we'll learn if they have any truth to them. The Wall Street Journal reports that Apple CEO Tim Cook is expected to announce a streaming music service. It will be announced at the company's annual developers conference in San Francisco. Apple is expected to charge $10 a month for that service. And summer vacations kick into high gear this week, and once again, more people will be recording their getaways with a smartphone instead of those standalone cameras, or I call them a camcorder. So how about some tips on how to best use that smartphone camera? Here's NBC's Chris Clackham.